Hello my friends, welcome to Authentic Living with Linda. Today we're talking about dynamic living through the eyes of a recovering doer. Are you on the treadmill of every day? Every day is exactly the same as the day before. You do the same old things in the same old way. You might have efficient routines, but they're dull and they're uninspiring. Doing the same things in the same way creates boredom. Just mix it up a little bit. Do the same things, but do them in a different way. Do them in a different order. Life is for living. As a recovering doer, my life used to be focused on one task after another. I'd write my to-do list at night before the day began, so I knew exactly where to start, and then I would work my way through the list, ticking off things as I went, feeling pretty good about ticking off all these things, but never actually stopping to give myself a pat on the back for having accomplished things. Most of my reasoning for ticking off these lists was to try and prove myself to somebody else. I was trying to be worthy of somebody's love and affection, worthy of being, I don't know, acceptable, I guess. What I am learning now as a recovering doer is that the task is important, but so too is the way that I do it and the energy that I do it with. Those sorts of things are really, really important. And when the task is complete, to stop and celebrate, to give myself a pat on the back. I'm discovering that life is a journey, not a destination. And part of that journey is the joy in the journey, the journey. So I'm finding that the more I stop and give myself a pat on the back and celebrate the small things in my life, the more enjoyment I am getting, the less boredom there is, and the less of the mundane routine. My days don't feel so same old, because it's being intermittently broken up with that feeling of happiness and that feeling of joy of having achieved the things that I have achieved. The thing about doers is that we always move on to the next thing. And we don't stop and we don't appreciate the work done either by ourselves or by other people. It's like we turn into these taskmasters and we crack the whip and we've got to keep on going. It's as if we're trying to make the momentum work to make things happen. The momentum comes in the energy. It's in the breathing in and slowing down and actually enjoying the moments of time in between the tasks, or actually while we're doing the tasks, because tasks in themselves can be enjoyable parts of the journey. As a recovering doer, celebrations are huge. Learning to find the pleasure in the activities that we're doing. That's what a dynamic life is about. It's about finding the joy in the doing. It's about finding the pleasure in the activities that we fill our lives with. Finding the joy in brushing your teeth. Finding the joy in writing your project. Finding the joy in filling another bag of milk powder. I have a plaque on my wall, thanks to my friends, that reminds me that life is a journey, not a destination. And when I find that I'm getting bored and frustrated and in that doing mode, these are all signals that I'm on the treadmill that doesn't lead to joy. And they remind me to get off the treadmill and to enjoy my life. Life is about experiences. This is something I'm in the process of learning, is that life is about experiences, more than stuff, more than all the tasks that we need to get done. And every time we do something that has an experience attached to it, it's the emotion, it's the feeling that that experience produces that creates the joy within us. Everyone leaves this life eventually. Why not leave it a happier place? Because we've been here. Dynamic living is about the joy earning. The destination is always the same. Well, eventually anyway. Our pearl of wisdom for this today is life is a journey, not a destination. Find the joy in the journey. And I'll see you tomorrow.